Greetings, this is Jesse from Nintendo Dads with another Magic the Gathering video. This is the second of two that I plan on doing. The first one I did was a play of the Welcome Deck game, which comes with two small decks for like a demo game, and I lost to myself. This one I'll be doing openings of the three items that I bought. This one's a commander deck featuring Terra from Final Fantasy VI. This is a bundle box that comes with 9 boosters and then other things. I'm not sure exactly what. We'll find out. And this is basically a booster box of 30 boosters. So we'll open them up and see what kind of what type of cards we get. I'm going to start with the bundle box. So let's pull these off to the side. Okay. I guess I only needed to open up one end, not both. So I get a Sephiroth card. Oh, I guess there you can. And Lightning from 13. And this is a box. Is Sephiroth and Lightning. Okay. So in here we have little punch outs, 1/1 tokens. Not sure what that's used for. I guess status effect tokens. Here's the 9 boosters. And then it comes with a 20-sided die for scorekeeping. I think that's the 20. Hey, it's got a Moogle. No, that's the 1. That's the one, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then that's the 20. So, well, I'll leave these intact for now. That's all that's in the box. I'll leave. Oh, this is a different. Those are different. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 9 boosters and then 2. Looking at the box, 16 traditional foils and 16 regular basic lands. I'm guessing that's what these are. So let's open these up first then. Blocking, attacking, popular magic formats, how to cast spells on your turn. So this is very similar to the card we had in the welcome deck. So plains, basic lands. Okay, but these are based on Final Fantasy stuff. This is based on 12. This is based on 7. And this is based on 15. There's a big old road. And then blue mana is the islands. That's 13, 10, and 8. Swamps, for black mana. That's 14, 2, and 5. Red mana, the mountain, 6, 4, and 1. Forests, the green mana, from 9, 3, and 11. And then just a basic land that's is typeless. That's from 16. And ooh, okay. Gladiolus Amicitia from 15. It's a, yeah, you can tell it's a foil. It's the way it's kind of reflecting light. Uranger Ogrlit. Well, I don't. What kind of names are these? From 14. A foil planes. Okay, so just the same type of basic land cards, but foil versions of them. Okay, that's cool. All right, I'll open these up when I open the rest of the boosters. So let's go to the commander deck next. So so this it my understanding is it's 100 cards that they're fixed. So every commander deck you buy, if it's featuring Terra, will be the same 100 cards. There are 4 different commander decks, each one based on a different game. Think 7, 9 maybe, and 13. I don't remember. Okay, let's. Okay, this. Oh, okay. This is a little card box. That's cute. I'll put that there. Where you can see it. All right. Okay, this has more like punch out tokens. Okay. Collector's Booster Sample Pack. So I'll open that up in a minute. So this is a poster. So it's basically so there's Terra and Celis. It says it's associated with white, red, and black, and kind of why. Okay, let's open this up first. I imagine these boosters will always be the same. There's more where that came from. Okay, we have Professor Hoyo from 7 and Umaru Raging Yeti from 6. Umaru is one of the playable characters. I think is actually an optional character, and also both foils, shiny, shiny, shiny. So let's put them there. All right, and then this is the deck. Okay. Again, similar, same card we saw before. So let's put that with the others. All right, so we have Moogle with a lifelink. Wow. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of those. I'm not sure if there's a card size limit per card, like, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh do. I'm not sure. The Monarch. Or are these all based off of? Okay, I think these are all based. I think everything here is based off of 6. The Monarch. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. That's There's no mana cost, so how does that get played? I'm confused. Oh, oh, maybe these are like these are tokens. Okay, that makes sense. You wouldn't put these in your deck directly. It would be on your side deck for you to summon, and then a copy. This token can be used to represent a copy of something else. So it's just a token of anything. That makes sense. And then treasure. Sacrifice this token, add 1 mana of any color. Okay. So then the blackjack has got 2 of these, which is a 3/3 creature. Side is the monarch. Okay, then all right, we'll start with Terra, the Herald of Hope. When Terra deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2. When you do, return target creature with power 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And then her ability is Trance. At the beginning of combat on your turn, mill 2 cards. Terra gains flying until the end of the turn. So she'll let you put cards in your graveyard, and then if she does damage to your opponent, she's able to take the cards out of the graveyard, and requires 3 different colors to play. Okay. Celis Rune Knight. When she enters, discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards plus 1. And then whenever whenever 1 or more creatures you control enter, if 1 or more of them entered from the graveyard or was cast from a graveyard, put 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Okay, so hope you have a lot of counters at the ready. Coin of Fate. Oh, and okay, the little set indicators, a little chocobo. That's cute. When an artifact enters Surveil 1, I'm not sure what Surveil means. I'd have to look that up. So, Cyan, another playable character. 3/3. General Leo, a not playable character, but people wish they could be. Espers to Magicite. Exile each opponent's graveyard. When you do, choose up to 1 target creature card exiled this way. Create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's an artifact and loses all other card types. The Falcon airship restored. The Flying. Interceptor, Shadow's Hound. Menace. Rejoin the fight. Mill 3 cards. As a sorcery. Mill 3 cards. Then starting with the next opponent in turn, each opponent chooses a creature in your graveyard that hasn't been chosen. Return each card chosen this way to the battlefield under your control. Wow. Shadow, Mysterious Assassin. Siegfried, Famed Swordsman. Now, those are all the black creatures or cards. Now we have red ones. Gao, Feral Youth. Gogo, Mysterious Mime. Sabin, Master Monk. Snort. Sorcery. Each player may discard their hand and draw 5. Then Snort deals 5 damage to each opponent who discarded their hand this way. Flashback. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost, then exile it. Strago and Realm. Summon Esper Valegarmanda. It's a saga card, so it does things in steps. Another Umaru, Bannon, the Returner's Leader. It's a 2-color card. Edgar, Master Machinist, also a 2-color card. Kefka, Dancing Mad. Nice. 2-color card, but mostly swamps. During your turn, Kefka has Indestructible. Lock, Treasure Hunter, Mog, Moogle Warrior, Setzer, Wandering Gambler, the Warring Triad. He's artifact creature. Now we're in the whites. Sun Titan, Tragic Arrogance, Archfiend of Depravity, Reanimate, Rise of the Dark Realms, Sepulchral Primordial. Now we're in reds again. Combustible Gear Hulk. No, these are reds only. Okay. Guess we had some black. Okay, they're kind of not in an order, I guess. Player of the Hatebound. Let me kind of separate these out by color type a little bit more. Devil, destroy target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. Legions to Ashes. Priest of Fell Rites. Ooh. 7 mana to cost. Ruinous Ultimatum. Destroy all non-land permanents your opponents control. Well, yikes. That's a big one. And of course, yeah, Kefka's on that. Key to the City. Solemn Simulacrum. I can't pronounce the words. Okay, land. Battlefield Forge. Clifftrap Retreat. Desolate Mire. Dragon Skull Summit. And a lot of these lands you can choose your color that you want. That's kind of cool. The basic lands are only you get the color it is, but these are special lands. You can pick your color. Add 1 mana of any color that a land an opponent controls could produce. Yeah, interesting. So if you tap this by itself, you get a colorless mana. But if you tap this along with a white or a dark, or a white or a black, you can choose to add 2 mana of any combination of white or black. So guess you can spend a black to get 2 whites. Is that the point? Kind of trading off. Foreboding Ruins, Furry Calm Snarl, Raven Carns, High Market, Isolated Chapel, Rugged Prairie, Shadowblood Ridge, Shine Shadow Snarl, Smoldering Marsh, Sulphurous Springs. Oh, I guess these are in alphabetical order. Sunscorched Divide. I guess they're not anymore. Oh, okay. Oh, that was the last land. So Phoenix Down is an artifact. Laughing Mad, instant. As an additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards. Angel of the Ruins. Palace Jailer. Morbid Opportunist. Night's Whisper. Pitiless Plunderer. Stitched Together. Whoops. Stitcher's Supplier. Anger. Big Score. Crackling Doom. Mortify. Arcane Signet. Commander Sphere. Meteor Golem. Millikin. Mindstone. Soul Ring. Swift Foot Boots. Talisman of Conviction. So these are artifacts that can add mana like a land would. But these don't have the restriction of being played once per turn. If you have the mana, you can play as many of these as you want. But these lands are still restricted to once per turn. Wayfarer's Bauble, Ash Barrens. We're back to lands again. Demolition Field, Evolving Wilds, Geothermal Bog, Nomad Outpost, Paths of Ancestry, Rogue's Passage, Sacred Peaks, Sunlit March, Commander Tower, and now we have our basic lands, Plains, Swamp, and Mountain. So, curious to see how many lands are in this deck. So 37 plus a lot of these artifacts can do what a land can do. So that unboxed the commander deck. I think I'll stop this recording here and record a third video of the boosters. So I can clean up this table and make room again. So I'm going to keep this set of 100 as is and not mess it up with anything else. And sometime when Tim and I will try to set up a remote game with our commander decks. I'm not sure if we'll ever be able to pull that off, but that's something we want to try. So again, thanks for watching. Talk to you later.